Hi, second graders. Mrs. Taylor here. I miss you. Star School misses you. We hope you're doing well. Usually in May, we talk about careers and explore career options, think about jobs you might like to have in the future. Today, just a quick book called Whose Tools Are These? Kind of a make you think book. And then I've got a couple things at the end that you would like to try. If you'd like to try, go for it. Please enjoy the book. Use your thinking tool and guess whose tools are whose. Tools can be big, small, soft, hard, sharp, or smooth. A fork is a tool to help you eat. A shovel is a tool to help you dig. Many people use tools to cook, clean, and fix things. Many workers use special tools to do their jobs. Can you tell whose tools are whose? So you're going to learn a little bit. I know I learned a little bit when I read this book. Whose tools are these? Looking and listening. These are doctor's tools. She uses them to peek in your ears and shine light in your eyes or listen to your heart. A doctor's tools help her see if you are healthy. If you are sick, she can use her tools to find out why. Then she can help you get better. So doctors do use lots of tools. And I love this book. There's a little fun fact on each page. I think you're going to enjoy these. Fun fact, doctors get help from other people and tools. Radiology technicians use X-ray machines to take pictures of your insides. A doctor looks at the X-ray pictures to see what's going on inside your body. Here's your second one. Whose tools are these, so shiny and sharp? I think you have a guess. These are chef's tools. A chef needs different kinds of tools to prepare different types of foods. He has tools for cutting and tools for measuring. He has other tools for mixing, chopping, and blending. So lots of tools in a chef's kitchen. Fun fact. You may have some of the same tools a chef uses. Which tools do you use to help cook dinner or bake cookies? So that's something exploring your own kitchen and seeing what is there. What tools do you already have? Whose tool is this? Making any faraway object look closer. These are kind of fun to use if you haven't had a chance. This is a field biologist tool. A biologist is a kind of scientist. She observes animals to learn what they do. A biologist wants to sit far from the animals so she doesn't scare them. She needs binoculars to help her see what the animals are doing. I bet some of you might like this job. I'm learning about animals. How cool would that be? Fun fact, binoculars magnify objects that are far away. A magnifying glass works the same way to make tiny objects look bigger. You might use a magnifying glass to look at tiny insects on a sidewalk. Whose tools are these? So hot and pointy. These are a hairdresser's tools. She uses a blow dryer to dry your hair, a comb or brush to style hair, and scissors to cut hair. She might use a clip to keep hair in place and a hot curling iron to curl hair. Fun fact, a hairdresser can change the way a person looks. She can use her tools to straighten hair if it's curly. She can also curl hair if it's straight. She can even change the color of hair. Here's another fun one. Whose tools are these? Sitting on a desk. Now, I was thinking many different kinds of careers might have these, but the author is thinking this. These are teacher's tools. A teacher helps children learn. He uses dry erase markers to write numbers and words on the board. He shares books with his class to help children learn to read. He might show a video to help teach about a faraway place. And I know the teachers that you know, we use lots of different tools when teaching. Fun fact. Oh, I like this one. A teacher can use almost anything as a tool. I think that's probably right. He might teach math with a pizza. Yum. He might teach science with a ball. Do your teachers use more than one tool? I bet they do. Whose tools are these? So colorful and bright. I bet you got it. These are artist tools. She uses colors and brushes to paint a picture. She uses a drawing table to hold her paints and her canvas. Some painters also paint houses and walls. They use much larger brushes and many other tools like ladders and sprayers. Fun fact. Paintbrushes have bristles, and we talk about that in art club. Bristles can be stiff or soft. I did not know this. Bristles can be made from the hair of squirrels, hogs, oxen, ponies, goats, or other man-made materials. So there's all kinds of different kinds of hair they use to make bristles or paintbrush bristles. Whose tools are these lying hot under the sun? These are lifeguards' tools. At a beach or pool, a lifeguard keeps people safe. Sometimes a lifeguard needs to stop people from pushing or running. He might blow his whistle to get their attention. He uses a rescue tube to bring a person out of water if the person has trouble swimming. Fun fact. People use their arms and legs as tools for swimming. Animals that live in water have even better tools for swimming. Fish use fins and frogs use webbed feet. Here's another one. I'm all goofy today. Whose tools are these, so helpful and varied? I love it. These are your tools. You need your pencil and a good eraser to do your homework. If you are doing math, you might need a ruler. If you are doing art, you might need markers, paint, or crayons. If you are writing a story, you might need a dictionary. Whatever subject you are working on, you have to use your most important tool, your brain. Fun fact. When your brain is fully developed, it weighs about 3 pounds or 1.35 kilograms. So I like to think my brain is about 3 pounds. Just for fun, here's a quick little, I don't want to call it quiz, but game. Whose tool is whose? Point to the picture of the tool described in each sentence. I help make people look their best. I think you know hairdresser, the middle picture. I help make delicious meals, your chef. And my bristles can be stiff or soft, and they're the artist brushes. Well, second graders, a few different activities for you to try. I would love to learn about you and a career you might want to have someday. It's never too early to start thinking about, what job might be a good fit for me? What are my interests? What are my strengths? And what do I think I want to do for a lot of years to come? My dad was in sales. He was a salesman. So his tool was a briefcase, and he'd usually have a calculator, other things that he would take for demonstrations. So I made a picture of my dad. If I was not a school counselor, I might like to be a gardener. And right now, when I'm not working as a school counselor, I do have a garden. This is me. I made tools that I use in my garden. I have boots that I wear in the garden. I have gloves that protect my hands. I have a spade here that I use to dig in my garden, a hat that keeps my head protected from the sun, and sunglasses because sometimes it's really bright when I work in the garden. I would love for you to create your own little you with a job you might like to do and maybe add a tool or two to your creation. I'll put an idea, a sketch in my Google Classroom, but feel free to just freehand. I also think it would be very cool for you to do an interview with someone in your family. Now, these are some questions, just a couple. If you would like to learn about mom's career or dad's career or grandma or grandpa's, you could call someone, you could FaceTime someone and do an interview with them and say, hey, Mrs. Taylor thought it'd be cool to learn about careers. And if I was doing an interview, here are the questions I would ask. Number one, what is the title of your job? Like, what do you call the job you do? Number two, what are 3 things you do in your job? Maybe you don't really know what mom or dad or grandma or grandpa does during the day or whenever they go to work, because some people work at night. Here's a question from our book. What are 3 tools you use in your job? And the 4th question is always my favorite. What is your favorite part of your job? Second graders, if you do an interview, I would love to hear your answers. Please send me a message Email me a big picture. I would love to learn about you and the careers that you're learning about. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay safe, work hard, and always be kind.